We're going to talk about a feeling that, well, so many of us know, that cringy, awkward feeling you get in social situations. But we're going to look at it through a completely new lens. What if that thing you think is a flaw is actually something else entirely?
Oh, you know that moment, right? Your stomach just drops, your mind starts racing, replaying what you just said on the loop. You're suddenly convinced you've made a massive mistake. It's just an awful, awful feeling, and honestly, it can make you want to just avoid people altogether. So, first things first, let's actually dig into that feeling. Before we even think about fixing it, let's just sit with it for a second. This isn't just you being weird or bad with people. It's a real, powerful internal experience, and it totally deserves to be understood. And what's so wild is how fast this internal monologue just spirals out of control. It starts with one tiny thought. Oh man, did I just say that? And boom, suddenly you're questioning your whole personality. This isn't just some background noise, It's this super intense process happening in your brain that can feel completely and utterly overwhelming. So because this whole thing is so stressful, our brain does what brains do. It looks for a simple answer, a simple label. And yeah, it's usually a label that, let's be honest, a ton of us have just accepted without ever questioning it. And there it is, the big one. Socially awkward. We slap it on ourselves and we think we know what it means, right? That we're just broken in social situations. Like we're missing some piece of software that everyone else got. But what if that label isn't just wrong? What if it's hiding the real story? Okay, so this is where everything is about to flip. We're going to challenge that label, right here, right now. We're going to reframe this whole feeling, not as a flaw, but as, get this, a feature. A highly advanced feature that's just been misunderstood. So look at this. On one side, you've got the myth. That's that negative voice in your head telling you you're flawed, you're inferior. But then look at the other side. That's the reality. You're not flawed, you're sensitive. You're not inferior, you are so aware. And you're not bad with people. You are reading the room on a level most people can't even imagine. You know what? We need a better word for this. Awkward just doesn't cut it. So let's call it what it is. Hyper-attunement. This isn't about being clumsy. It's about being incredibly sensitive to all those tiny little signals that most people's brains just filter out, like subtle shifts in tone, little micro-expressions, or just the whole energy of a room.
Okay, let's go a little deeper here. What does that actually mean? What is your hyper-aware brain really doing that makes hanging out with people feel so exhausting sometimes? Because it's not that you're doing less than everyone else. You're actually doing way, way more.
And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? If this is some kind of superpower, why does it feel so awful sometimes? Why does having this high social awareness often feel like social anxiety? It's because your brain is on total overload. Think about it. While other people are just listening to the words, your brain is running a full diagnostic. You're picking up on those micro red flags. You're detecting emotions people are trying to hide. You're sensing that fake energy from a mile away, and you're noticing every single tiny shift in tone. And here's the punchline. All of that deep-level processing, it uses up a ton of your brain's processing power. A massive amount. It basically eats up all the energy you normally use for what we call social polish. The quick, witty comebacks, the smooth conversation. So that awkward feeling, it isn't a lack of skill. It's more like a symptom of your brain being busy doing much more important work.
So what does this all mean when we put it together? It's time to stop thinking of this as a burden. It's time to start seeing it for what it really is, a genuine superpower, for real. This sensitivity is a gift.
I want you to just let this one sink in for a second. You aren't inferior. You are simply more sensitive. That feeling of being out of sync, it's not because you're less than anybody else. It's because you are seeing and feeling more than they are.
Exactly. It's like, in tech terms, what you've always thought was a bug in your system, it's not. It's a feature. It's a premium, high-spec feature. Your personal operating system is just more advanced. It gives you this incredible ability to spot fake energy, to read between the lines, and that is an insanely valuable skill.
So let's end on this. That one thing about yourself that you've maybe spent years wishing you could change, what if it's not a weakness at all? What if it's actually your greatest strength, just in disguise? Think about it. What changes for you starting today if you stop calling it awkwardness and start calling it what it is, your superpower?